everyone, and welcome. Today we're playing Kenshi, and we are continuing our adventure. After our big kerfuffle, everyone got injured, and so we had to get everyone recovering. We were using our Steve Guild's allies, where we were able to drag everyone to beds, and everyone's recovering, healing. And while that is happening, since I would not be able to leave them out for a while, I need to do something productive with my time. And I figured this would be a good time to acquire 2 recruits and earn gold. Well, cats. Money from this endeavor. To do that, I'm gonna have Sid equip this big backpack. She's gonna be carrying a substantial amount of food. And then we are going to be bringing our lock picker. If you remember, last time we had a lockpicker start training. His name was Kenshi. He's a bit injured, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. We're going, Kenshi boy. Sid is gonna carry him because Sid can run really fast. And Sid is also strong. Very muscular, Sid. I just beat up on this guy. Now we need to go to the floodlands here, which is below the cannibal plains. They eat people. Relatable. And it is also above the Holy Nation. The Holy Nation is a faction of terrible people. They believe in Okran, which really sounds like a vegetable. And they hate women, and they hate skeletons. This poor guy has been crawling. And they hate skeletons. Now, that is an issue, because I do have a skeleton's arm. Just slapped on in there. Cybernetics. And they will attack me on sight. So I need to be a little bit wary about that. Hopefully I would not encounter them. We have to go through Bast. This used to be controlled by the United Cities, but then they got destroyed in one night, which is terrifying. And then we're gonna be heading here to World's End and making a pit stop. The World's End is owned by the Tech Hunters, And we are dropping there for a few reasons. One, we want to buy lockpicks. Even though I have a lockpicker, it might happen that we just did not get enough, or maybe there's skill points will not be enough. Other than that, I would also be visiting their bars and try to get a recruit. This is interesting. I downloaded this map mod, and I only noticed how they have little cute cactuses here and trees. Uh, the map reminds me a bit of the Don't Starve map. It's very fascinating. So here we are in the ruins of Bast. Buildings here, watchtowers, outposts, among many other buildings here. Ruins that were just destroyed. Is the Holy Nation powerful? A little bit. I would not call them weak. In terms of comparison with the other nations, their manpower is significant, but mostly because they are very militarized. And here they are, as you can see. They like looking like knights, and they're monks. But basically, they are very militarized. Every one of them is a warrior. Every one of them studies the blade. Oh, and here's a battle between the United Cities and the Holy Nation. We get to watch this a little bit. And we're just gonna save. Is this crashes? I'm sure the Holy Nation outnumber the United Cities at this battle. But these people wearing the orange clothes are quite mediocre when compared to the United Cities. But that's what you get, right? When you conscript everyone. But they're still formidable enough. I need to avoid them. Normally, I would think this is a fantastic looting opportunity. But they will attack me. I just can't have that. I'd be able to loot a few here, though. My greed is calling me. Let's hurry and loot. Let's pick the metal. Only the swords. Those are what matters. I could get 4 more. Maybe 3. I need to hurry and run. Let's go! Get out of there! Oh! Almost ran through straight to patrol. That was such a gremlin behavior. But it worked out. This is one of the most valuable skills, you see. This is supposed to be a fighting game, you would imagine, but it's hardly what matters. What matters is your ability to get food, to survive, to earn a living. What matters is being able to run and to have a carrying capacity, the logistics of your group. It matters more than the fighting. Fighting can only get you so far. Probably why I love this game. Because you can really approach it however you want. No one is stopping you, but you also cannot blame the game when it kicks you right in the face. The reward for strategies are also varied. The world's end is right above there. You just need to climb their mountain. Oh, bone dogs. I should have noticed that. I barely outrun them. Thought I was needing to drop a sword or two. I might drop Kenshi and let him die. No, that's terrible. No. No, 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 no. Do not think about that. Silly. This is such a long climb. Hopefully it will be worth it. If there is anything to critique the game, unfortunately much of the game has this. You're really watching the paint dry. But I think that is the point of strategy games, colony games. You have to. It is really about planting a seed and watching that grow. Good morning, Tech Hunters. This Okra Night women. Are just screaming for a good time and a guy to treat them right. Oh, are they now? Replenish our food a bit. Is that so, good sir? Any recruits? Oh. Okay. I'm not really trying to hire hivers. Is fish recruitable? Oh, they're mercenaries. Never mind. How about up here? Want to recruit? Nope. This place has a lot of bars. They're like, it's like a pit stop. No recruits. There it is. Tools. They are lockpicks, essentially. There are. We're visiting all these bars. This is the perfect place to go to if you need a bunch of mercenaries, which is perfect because we are right under the cannibal lands. But that is not our purpose for today's visit. More tools, perfect. Last visit. Good morning. Kenshi's just hanging there. No tools, but they have this, which I needed, but not at the moment. In the future, though. Alright. That was our first pit stop. Now we're headed to the floodlands. But I think we can drop by. Well, there's a village there. Controlled by the Flotsam. But I think I wouldn't visit them first. Because they'll have to wait anyway. Because I can't really manage them while I am working on my business in the floodlands. I can't take them there. The whole purpose of this is that Sid runs fast and can carry a lot. Recruiting people far away from safe places. That's basically just a drain on my resource. I don't need it. So I think I would visit the village later on the way home. I'll first do my objective. Wonder what this. Oh, it's an outpost of the Flotsam. That's good. They're just hanging out here. They're good guys. Well, actually, they're girls. All of them are girls. Oh, this is a member of the Iron Will. A faction of humans who have completely embraced the idea of skeletons. And they're all cybernetic. They're very strong. And I hope to join them because the flesh is weak. Alright, we have made it into the floodlands. Our first visit will be the Leaning Tower. From there, we can acquire a lot of generous loot. We have to avoid the iron spiders. Terrifying things. I will be able to outrun them, but why take the risk? There it is. The tower that we are looking for. I hope to make my base here too. But all of these bases, which are very dangerous, usually do not make it easy. You would need to have things like hydroponics to make it even viable. Because all the planting and things would be just essentially very inefficient. Alright, we made it. Now we're just gonna be looting the entire place. This is engineering research. It's one of the requirements for learning high value technologies like buildings and the like. Okay. We found your first items, Kenshi. Get the lockpicking. Alright, good job. And it was junk. I hope this one is not junk. Do we have to use tools? We can reward Kenshi a bit to make him wear that. That looks cooler. Still bald though. Not that being bald is not cool. Probably just not my thing. Sue me. Yes, it would be crawling with spiders. Very good observation. Ta-da! Let me guess, another adventurer. That's right. The Floodlands mostly attract the adventuring type. I'm sure. He wants to share shelter and stories. Mm. And he used to be an adventurer, but now he retired. A shame. Still, I'm sure you've had your fair share of adventures. Wow, really? He has been to the eastern ashlands. That's where the biggest, baddest skeletons are found. You could probably teach me a thing or two about the world's history. Can you spare a few months? Of course. We're gonna make him big. That was a funny pose. Where's a normal standing one? Do you think they should be big? Because they're robots. I think it makes sense. And his name was Boom. Burn, can we loot your home? You do not need it anymore anyway, right? Oh wow, a stealth lag. That thing will be really expensive once we sell it. Grog. Can sell grog. Can you pick it up? Senshi? Might I just carry Senshi? Burn will have to loot the rest. Alright, Burn. Time to earn your keep. Why do you have grog in here, Burn? Grog is some it's an alcoholic drink. Why would he need that? Has he been drinking? Silly robot. You can't drink. CPU, so grog. Uh-huh. Yep. Don't need the cup. He just has random legs in here. Kind of terrifying. Mm. No space. Alright. Now that we finished looting the place, it'll be time for our going home. and I'll have to save it for the next time. Thank you everyone for watching. You have to watch Peace being murdered by a guy. Have a nice day.